Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Joyce McTeer and I am the owner and operator of LaJoy Creation Designs. Okay y'all, I'm coming to show y'all today how to make these earrings. I call these starwood earrings, okay? Now, these are some earrings that I created. And in my video yesterday, I showed you all what they look like. And so we're going to go ahead and get into this here DIY. Here are the items that you are going to need. You're going to need some wood beads. Now, I got these wood beads from Walmart. Walmart does sell these, okay? These are like seed wood beads. They're really small. So you're going to need about, let me see, I think 45. You're going to need about 45 of these beads, okay? Now, I don't know if y'all remember me doing, I have done quite a few hauls on the little 99-cent beads that you get from Walmart. Now, these are acrylic beads, and you can pretty much do the design that I'm going to show you. You can use any type of bead that you want, okay? These beads are about 12 millimeter. They're pretty big. So you're going to need something that's 12 millimeter. The reason why I'm using these is because they're light, okay? You're going to need 9 of these, okay? So I'm using these because they're light, because remember, you have to give an counter of the weight of the earring. You don't want to make the earring too heavy because of your ear, okay? So you're going to need 9 of these of acrylic or whatever bead you're going to be using. Even if you use wood beads, it's still going to be considered to be light. But when you get into using glass, it makes the earring so much more heavier. Okay, so you're also going to need a fish hook. And if you have not seen this video, I show you how to make and create these fish hooks. So go check that video out if you haven't seen that video, if you want to know and learn how to make a fish hook, okay? You're going to need a dowel, and you can find these at the Dollar Tree, Walmart. They sell these little things right here, okay? So you're going to need a dowel. You're also going to need wire cutters, flat nose pliers, round nose pliers, and your choice of wire. Now, I'm using, because I ran out of my regular wire that I use, I'm using copper wire, 18 gauge copper wire. Now, you don't have to have 18 gauge wire. You can do this project with aluminum wire if you have it, depending on the size of the holes of your beads, because you got to make sure that the beads can fit over top of the wire, fit through the wire, or the wire can fit through the bead. And you can use whatever gauge you have. Just, you can make it work, okay? So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and get started. So the first thing we're going to do is that you have to cut out your wire. I cut about 26 inches of my wire because I don't want to run out of wire, because you're going to be doing a lot of wrapping. We're pretty much going to be wrapping these beads onto the wire, okay? So the very first thing you want to do is you want to take and measure out on your ruler. Let me see what I do with my ruler. Okay, so you want to measure out about 10 inches of your wire. Okay. Now basically where your mark is for the 10 inches, you come up to that part, and you want to take your dowel. And you want to just wrap your dowel just like this. Okay, so you want to, like I said, you want to start where you marked your 10 inches, and you want to make a loop, okay, just like this. Now, I'm working in a limited amount of space, so bear with me if I go out of frame. And you're gonna take and pull your wire just like this. So you want to loop. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to twist your wire twice. Okay, you're going to twist your wire twice. So you're going to take your wire, you're going to take this piece here, and you're just going to wrap it twice. Wrap it around the long piece. Actually going to take the long piece, the real long piece, and you're going to wrap that piece around the piece that's 10 inches. Okay, so we're going to do just like this. You're going to take it and wrap it around. Like I said, don't forget, y'all, I'm working with a limited amount of space. I'm not trying to be smart. I'm just working with a limited amount of space, and this wire is pretty long. Okay, so you're going to go around it one time. Okay, let me show you what I have. Then you're going to wrap it again, just like this, all the way around. Okay, and that's twice. So that's what you're going to have. So I'm going to take this off so you can see what you are going to have. Okay, now the piece that's 10 inches long is the piece you're going to be adding your beads on. Okay, so this is a two-step procedure. You're going to add on your bead, which is this right here. You're going to add the big one on. Let it come all the way down, and then you're going to put 5 beads on to the part that you're going to be wrapping. Okay, so we're going to take 5 of our wood beads, and we're going to put these on. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so I'm putting all 5 of my beads on. I'm bringing them all the way down, just like this. And this is pretty much what your earring is going to look like at first. Okay, so this is what you're going to have. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to take and bring the part that you're going to be wrapping around the bead. You're going to take this piece here and bring it up. Try to make sure that this bead is as close as you can get it. Just try. It may not get, you want it to get as close to the end as you can. Okay, if it doesn't, don't stress about it. Now you want to take and you want to bend your wire just like this. Okay. And you want to wrap your bead 3 times. Okay, so you want to come, I'm going to come around this way so y'all can see it better. Excuse me for my nose. And I'm going to take and hold this as tight as I can. I'm going to bring this down like this and wrap it 3 times. So that's 1, 2, and go around again. It's 3, it may be 4, and you're going to end on the other side. So you want to wrap it starting over on this side. But when you end, you're going to end on the opposite side, okay? So I'm going to add another bead, just like that. And then I'm going to add 5 more wood beads. So basically what you're going to be doing is you're going to be doing alternate sides. You're going to go from one side to the other side until you get all 9 of your beads on here. That's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, bring these down just like this. Okay, and this is what you're gonna have. And then you're gonna do the same step. You're gonna bring it up, and this is how you're starting to make and create your design. Okay, you're going to push it. I'm gonna bring it this way so you can see what I'm doing. And then I'm gonna bring it down, and when you bring it down, try to make sure that you get it as close to this wire. And then you're gonna start wrapping it 3 times. So that's 1, 2, 3, and you'll end up over here with number 4. Okay, so I hope you all see where I am going with this. Then you're going to add your next bead, which is this one. And you're going to do the same thing, but this time, instead of your wire being this way, it's going to be this way. So you're just going to be doing opposite sides. One is going to be this way, one is going to be that way, and you're going to do it with all 9 of your beads. So I'm going to add these on, my 5 small seed beads. That's 3, 4, and 5. Okay, you bring these down, and this technique works better with 18 gauge wire. Now it doesn't have to be 18 gauge copper wire, but you can use any other type of wire, 18 gauge, because the thing that I like about this is that this wire is nice and it's stiff, and you want to be able to do this without your beads and everything moving around. Okay, so I have my 5 beads on. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to bring this down like this. Okay, and I'm going to wrap it I'm going to wrap it 3 times. On the fourth wrap, you should be on the opposite side. So we're going to do it 3 times. So this is 1, that's 2, 3. Okay, so we have number 4. We're going to end over here. Okay, so I'm hoping that you all are getting exactly what I'm showing you how to get. I'm going to show you one more time, and then I'm going to finish this and come back and show you how to end it. So we add our bead, then we're going to add our 5 wood beads, the small ones. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and all I'm going to do is do this the same exact way, just like this. Bring it over, pinch it down as tight as I can. And you see how I'm doing it? Every last one of these are one here, one there, one here, one there. And this is how you want to do the whole complete earring. And we're going to wrap it pretty much 4 times. The 4th one is going to end up on the opposite side. So that's 1, 2, 3, and this is number 4. And it's going to end up on this side, okay? So basically, I'm going to go ahead and finish adding these on, and I will be back to show you all how to end it. Okay, everyone. So I'm putting on my last bead right now. I put my last one on, and I'm going to add my last 5 beads. Now, in order for this to be successful, you have to make sure that both of your ends end the same way. So that means the way you started is the way it has to end. If it does not end this way, then that means that you have made a mistake in the steps that I have shown you how to follow, okay? So that's just easy to remember. It has to end the same way it started, okay? So I'm putting on this, wait a minute, my last 5 beads. Bring it around. Oh, I need my, hold on, y'all. I'll get it after I'm done. Okay, we're going to do this the same way. Bring it over. Okay. All right, and we're going to wrap it 3 times, ending on number 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so this is what you're going to have. You got all 9 of your beads on here. Remember that it has to end the same way. So as you can see, the way that I started is the same way it ended. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to start molding our earring. So you want to start bending it just like this. You want the beads, these beads, to be on the inside, okay? When you finish molding it, it should end like a star. And that's how you know that you have it correctly, because it'll be shaped in the shape of a star. Okay? And let me show you. That's your star. 5 corners. 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Now I'm going to flip it this way. So the next thing we're going to do is I am going to cut off this long piece right here that I was working with the whole entire time. So we're going to snip that piece off. I'm going to bring it and just snip it off. Okay. And I'm going to take my flat nose pliers and go in just to make sure that it's down up against the wire. Just like that. And then with this piece, we're going to just bring these two together. And we're going to wrap around this nice big loop that I made in the beginning, which is going to make it really, really easy. The bigger your loop that you make, it's going to make it really easy for you to wrap your wire around that loop. If it's real tiny, it's going to make it hard, okay? So basically, I'm just going to bring these together, bend this down a little bit, and I'm going to just start wrapping, holding this as tight as I can, and just wrapping this around, actually. Because everything I do, I always do with my hands, y'all. Okay, I'm wrapping it around. And you can go around as many times as you need. But this is not going to pop. It's not going to come loose. So you don't have to worry about that. Okay, now, got it on there. And then I'm going to take and just cut that little extra piece off right here. I'm going to go in and squeeze all of that in together. Just like that. Go in and squeeze it together to make it nice and tight. Okay, and voila. There's your star. All right, now the very last thing we have to do is add on our fish hook. Okay, and it doesn't really matter, well, it doesn't really matter in a way how you put it on, but basically this would be the front of my wire, of my earring, and I would just take my hook, turn it this way because that's going to go down in your ear, put it on like that, close it up, and you got yourself a really cute pair of star wood earrings. These are really cute. They're different. I've never seen any designed or anything like this before. And I'm telling y'all, when you learn how to do different techniques, every technique you can definitely use quite a few times to make many different things, okay? So with that being said, I want to thank those of you all for watching today. Those of you who have decided to watch this video, I greatly appreciate it so very much. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, like, and share. And if you are new to this platform, please subscribe by hitting the all bell button on the side so that every time I upload a video, ladies and gentlemen, you will definitely be notified. Have a wonderful and awesome day, everyone. Peace and blessings. Until the next one. See ya.